Alright, well today we got a new AC clutch going in the Whipple 5.0 because Ryan wants to break shit all the time. So here's a new clutch, brand new from the Ford dealership. It should be a pretty easy install. We just gotta take coolant reservoir, work on getting the air box off of it just to be able to get the belt off, getting the fan off, and then it should just be getting a little 10mm bolt out of the center and it should slip right off. All right, pretty simple all the way through it. When you're getting down to that belt, there's just a few things you need to take off. That coolant reservoir, which is gonna be on top of your fans. It's just those two bolts. Unzip those and it'll come right off. You can move it out of the way. Next thing is if your intake's in the way, go ahead and remove that just to give you better access. We had to do it to get the fan bolts out. The fan bolts, there's gonna be one right there, and there's gonna be another one, if I can get the camera to adjust, right there. After you do that, it's gonna latch on to the radiator. You're just gonna pop it up and it should come off. And then really all we have to do is take this belt, it's a separate belt that from your serpentine, remove that, and then there's a 10mm bolt right there in the center of the AC compressor. Take that out and then the clutch should come off with the AC compressor, and that's really all there is to it. So we got the front faceplate off of the compressor. We took the water pump pulley off just to get a better access at the belt for the compressor itself. But when we took this off, we noticed this is actually fried. This actually all comes off and it is just toasted. It is not supposed to be off at all. It's supposed to be one piece. Like the new one right here. And that all that rubber is supposed to spin on those splines. I don't know if you can see the splines in there. Yeah, those splines grab onto the gear or the other spline shaft inside the compressor, and it'll spin this whole little assembly front plate. But yeah, that's broke, and so I'm thinking that this was actually the cause of the problem. So we're just gonna pop this in. If it doesn't work, then we'll just tear it back apart and replace the whole compressor. Getting this AC built on, I just wanted to show you guys a little trick. If you zip tie the belt on the underside of the crank, zip tie it so it won't move, and you'll have to turn it until it gets over the top. I'm gonna have to do this with two hands. Hold on. All right, like I was saying, just turn it all the way around. There it goes. And then you'll just cut this zip tie and belts on the AC compressor. All right, car's buckled back together. Pretty much the same process, just in reverse. We threw the belt back on, got the fans back in. Then after that, we put the coolant reservoir back in and the intake box. That's pretty much it. We're probably gonna get, see how it feels in the car. just took this car on a 5-hour trip one way to Charlotte with no AC, so I'm sure he's pretty happy now. That was it though. This piece right here was just spinning inside of here, not letting it grab. It's all good now.